Hello everyone and welcome to Wealth Hacks. We're going to show you today how to buy the cryptocurrency Ripple. And Ripple's kind of a more confusing one than some of the more basic ones like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. Typically you're going to have to use two different websites and two different softwares to be able to get Ripple. And the reason for this is you can't typically buy Ripple with like a US dollar or a Canadian dollar or a pound or a euro. You actually need Bitcoin or some kind of cryptocurrency to buy Ripple with, if that makes sense. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to go into a website that you can buy Bitcoin with your real money, and then we're going to need to transfer that Bitcoin to another site where you can actually buy Ripple with that Bitcoin. So I hope that process made sense. We're going to go through it right now, and really not that hard once you get the hang of it, okay? So the first thing we see here is our Coinbase dashboard. So you're going to need to click the link down below, and you're going to need to sign up for Coinbase, okay? If you already have a Coinbase account, good, but I still have to talk you through it. So you're going to register for Coinbase, and you're going to end up getting a dashboard that looks just like this. Please note that with Coinbase, sometimes it takes like 10 days depending on where you're at. They're going to make you verify with like an ID. They're going to make you verify with a bank account. They're really, really picky about this stuff because there's so much scams going on. This is to protect you, so you might not be able to have Ripple by the end of this hour. Hopefully hopefully Ripple doesn't shoot up in the next hour or two. But so you're going to sign up for a Coinbase account, and you're going to be in something like this, okay? And then what happens is you have different accounts. So Coinbase is going to talk you through setting up your bank account. It's going to talk you through getting your ID and everything. And then once you're all done and you're verified, Coinbase will send you an email, say your account's good to go. You can now buy Bitcoin. Okay? And you're going to get into an accounts thing like this. And you're going to have, it's going to be a US dollar wallet, or if you purchased maybe somewhere else, it might be a euro wallet, it might be a Canadian dollar wallet. Wherever you purchase, as long as it's allowed within Coinbase, you'll have a wallet that's kind of your native country's currency. So you're going to need a deposit. As you can see here, I've got a linked account here, and you just choose how much money you want to deposit in your Coinbase account. It'll deposit it as US dollars or euros or whatever. So I could say I want to put in $500, and I click continue, and it'll go there. I already have money in there, so I actually would rather not deposit money. So that's step one. Now you're going to have money in a USD wallet or a euro wallet or whatever, just like this right here, okay? So we're going to need to take that money in our US dollar wallet, and we're going to need to buy Bitcoin with it first. So we're going to go up here to our Bitcoin account, okay? Bitcoin wallet right here. And, actually we're going to go to our buy-sell dashboard right here. And we're going to go to Bitcoin, and you can see it's got an exchange calculator right here. So we're going to say, as you can see, I've only got 35 US dollars in my Coinbase account right now, so can't do a lot, but I can just say 30 bucks. I have $30 with the US dollar that I want to convert into Bitcoin, and it's going to say, okay, that is a very, very tiny amount of Bitcoin. That's fine. Whatever amount you pick is fine. And obviously you can do the same here with Ethereum or Litecoin, but we want to buy Ripple, and so we need Bitcoin to be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to say buy Bitcoin instantly, $30 worth. It's going to tell you right here the fees. There's a $2 fee, kind of a hefty fee if you ask me, but okay. And then we're going to confirm our transaction. And we now own Bitcoin, and now we can use our Bitcoin to buy Ripple, but Coinbase only deals in a few cryptocurrencies, and Ripple's not one of them. So this is the fun part. We need to send our Bitcoin over to another exchange or another account where we can then buy Ripple. Now what we use for that is called Binance.com. Also, there's a link down below. So you're going to click Binance, and you're going to create a Binance account. This is fun, right? So once you've created your Binance account, they'll have a new different set of rules. You'll upload an ID. You'll verify yourself somehow. I can't remember how Binance does it. They've all got their own fun ways of doing it. But you're going to have a Binance account that looks just like this, okay? So then you're going to go log into your Binance account. They've got some fun security things where you get to like swipe this. That's fun. Okay. And then it's going to send you a text. Once again, it's all about security. Let's see if I actually get my text here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm actually going to pause it while I wait for the text. Oh, wait, I have to click send SMS. So now it's going to send me my text. And I'm going to copy and paste the little piece of code it's giving me. And success, we are now in Binance, okay? So Binance is going to look something like this. We're going to go over to funds, balances. Okay, and then it's going to give us all these different cryptocurrencies, like more than you could ever imagine, right? There's tons of different things you could buy. Now, technically, if this is your account, you wouldn't have any balances anywhere, right? And so it just show a bunch, and you're going to type in BTC because that's Bitcoin. Now we see Bitcoin, right? And then if you go all the way over to here, we've got a deposit button. This is where things need to be done right. You can send your Bitcoin off into oblivion if you don't do this correctly. So we're going to click deposit, and it's going to give you a key, basically this big long code that you can use to then tell Coinbase to send it to that key. So we're going to click copy address, and now it copies that address, okay? Or if you don't trust that, you can highlight it and copy yourself. So now we've copied our address in Binance. This is our receiving address for where we want to receive Bitcoin. So we go back to Coinbase. Okay, now we're going to go view our dashboard. We want to send that $30 in Bitcoin. So we go to accounts, Bitcoin, wallet here, and we want to click send. Okay, and it's going to say enter a BTC address. Well, that's what we just copied right here. We just got a BTC address. So we're going to paste it right there just like that, and we're all good to go. Okay, and I'm going to double check everything. You always want to double check everything. So I look back to here, and I see that it started with a 1 and ended with a U. Right here, started with a 1 and ended with a U. Okay. How much do I want to send? I want to send 0.003. That was about $25 worth of Bitcoin, right? Optional message. Hi. I don't even know if this really works. Now it costs $2 to send. Again, so there's all these fees, right? So you don't want to do just 10, 20 bucks. If you only have 10 or 20 bucks, it's probably not a worthwhile endeavor. 100, 200, 300 bucks, it starts to get worth it, right? Especially if Ripple takes off again, which I honestly believe it will. Okay, I'm going to click continue here. Boop. And it's going to, once again, want to verify with text. Like, are you sure? I'm going to send you a text to make sure someone's not hacking your system, right? This is all good. We want this. We confirm. Your transaction's on its way, $25 of the Bitcoin to an external address, which is Binance. Now I'm going to pause here. It could take up to a few hours or just a few minutes. It all depends on the Bitcoin network. So I'm going to pause and wait for it to happen, and then we'll hop back in. All right, we're back. And if you've received an email that looks like this, that's a good thing. Your Binance account has been credited 0.003 Bitcoin. Awesome. Now let's go buy some Ripple. So you're going to go back in your Binance account, and you're going to go to funds, balances, and we're going to be looking at, you can see I own different ones, but yours is just going to have a little bit of Bitcoin there. Okay. Now what you're going to look for to buy Ripple is XRP. You can type that in there, and that is the code for Ripple. Okay. We're going to go over here, and we're going to click trade, because we want to trade Ripple, and it's going to say, what are you going to exchange for Ripple? Bitcoin. Then you're going to go to this page that is very complicated looking. Don't worry, it's not that hard. Okay. And what's going to happen is it's going to show you right here the current price of Ripple in Bitcoin. So how much Bitcoin one share, one coin of Ripple costs. If you click there, you can see it'll tell you how much it is in US dollars. Okay, so it's 94 cents for one share or one coin of Ripple. Now it's kind of hard to do the exchanges, so what I usually do is basically these numbers right here. They're saying, do you want to spend 25%? Do you want to spend 50%? Do you want to spend 75%? Or do you want to spend 100% of your current Bitcoin on Ripple? So usually, like in your case, you'd say, I want to spend 100% of my Bitcoin on Ripple. And I'll just do that since I just moved it in there. The other thing you want to look at is limit and market orders. Limit order is basically you saying, I'm not willing to pay any higher than that current price I'm seeing right there. Market order is, I want the Ripple right now, so just buy it at whatever price you can get it at, and there might not be anybody offering it at that current price, and so you might actually end up spending a little more. Typically, though, you'll get it at the limit order, so I would just do the limit, and unless it's on like a really quick rise right then, you're fine with the limit order. Say 100%, or if you only want to spend 50% of your Bitcoin, whatever you want, and then we'll go from there. We'll click buy XRP, which is buy Ripple. And we'll get a little success thing. And then what's going to happen, you can check in your orders. You're going to have open orders. And I have no open orders, which means that in my order history, one down below, I'm going to see that today I bought XRP. And it was filled, and it was 25 coins or shares of XRP or Ripple. So now I own Ripple. That's awesome. If I were you, I would buy Ripple, and then I would sit on it for a while because Ripple has a great long-term future, if you ask me. If you're looking for other ones, I have other videos on that, and they're probably going to be popping up all around offering them to you. I would watch them. Best Cryptocurrencies 2018. I'm going to teach you about some other ones that I'm investing in, but you can see here some of the ones that I really like here in my Binance account. If this whole thing, cryptocurrency thing, interests you, There's a link down below to a totally free get started guide that can help you kind of get started and not lose a ton of money, but actually make money with crypto. So go ahead and grab that, and you can use that as a beginner's guide to not losing money in cryptocurrencies, because there's a lot of potential, but there's also a lot of potential to lose money. Don't be that person. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Spencer again from Wealth Hacks.